Good evening. The news for this Thursday, 19th of May. The Anti-Corruption Commission has brought new or amended charges against only 2 of the 5 accused in the case of the missing $50 million. They are Mukesh Valabji and Sarah René. The charges have been dropped against Laura Valabji pending further investigation, and all charges have also been dropped against Maurice Lustulalan and Leka Nair. The case will be back in court on June the 30th, when lawyers of the Valabji couple and Sarah René will give their position on the new development. In the case of illegal possession of arms and ammunition, Mukesh and Laura Valabji, Leslie Benoiton and Léopold Payet have been remanded for another 14 days. Museums help us to forge a better way forward. Those were the words of President Wavell Ramkalawan after his first tour of the National History Museum in Victoria this morning. The visit coincided with the commemoration of Museums Day under the theme The Power of Museums. He was guided by the museum's curator, Bella Rosa. This was also an opportunity for the President to greet and interact with the staff of the National Museums, a 30 members strong team.
Museums are the most powerful places for you to visit because they depict the past and therefore help us to forge a better way forward. And today's active people will be in tomorrow's museums. And some of them will be in living museums. So as far as this museum is concerned, this is why it is located in the center of Victoria. It is a very important place for every Seychellois to visit. And furthermore, this is why we've also opened State House, because part of our history is also at State House.
The UN country team delegation that is on a visit in the country paid a courtesy call on President Ramkalawan at State House this morning. The delegation of about 10 members had the opportunity to discuss the vision of Seychelles and the support that the United Nations can give. The visit is the UN's annual retreat where representatives of the organization's different agencies meet and discuss about works done in the past year and plan for the one ahead. Seychelles was chosen to host this year's retreat because of the way it handled the COVID-19 pandemic and how it successfully reopened its border.
The result of the meeting is really we were able to engage with the president. He would like us to continue to support the country to recover forward better, and to continue on the road to sustainable development, to achieve the SDGs, because the COVID disrupted a lot, to continue working on economic transformation, on sustainable tourism, on human capital development, on the social sectors, on the many areas that will continue to make Seychelles revive better and continue to be vibrant. So we are here for that engagement for strategic partnership.
The Ministry of Education organized a symposium to tackle different factors hindering learning in the schools. Working together to raise attainment for all learners was the theme for the symposium, which was held today. The main participants were parents, leaders of state and private schools, students, the chairperson of school councils, and other invitees. The objectives of the symposium was to equip the participants with knowledge on how to evaluate learning and acquire the opportunity to discuss about better practices. They also discussed challenges they face to implement strategies to address learning difficulties in schools. Dr. Justin Valentin himself launched the symposium.
We have gathered today to synchronize our commitment on assessment. We all have this urge to see our students achieving more successes in schools. This symposium is about the building of a new assessment regime, about the formation of new attainment leaders, about equipping teachers that can look into assessment results and formulate accurate stories and drawing the best possible conclusion about the students' learning. This symposium is about building our assessment literacy and ensuring that our teachers and leaders will ultimately use assessment results and ensure worthwhile learning outcomes. To me, this should be a powerful symposium. We have gathered here today under the theme, working together to raise attainment of all learners. This theme is not accidental. On the contrary, it explains our proactiveness in spearheading a new initiative for us to once and for all take the bull by the horn, so to speak, and find solution to our problem in a strategic and sustained manner. We should and we will offset this worrying trend in performance. We want more successes from all our students.
And we've now come to the end of this news summary. Good evening.